On today's video, we talk about the 4 factors I look at when I price a house. Hey everyone, Adam Swartz here. This is your first time on my channel. On my channel, all we do is talk about real estate stuff. So if you're into real estate, hit that subscribe button. On today's video, we're gonna talk about the 4 factors I look at when I price a home. A lot of people on my YouTube channel have been asking me to break this down because we have our video about how to show a house. Adrian, put that tag right there if you haven't watched how a new agent should show a house. So I'm gonna break down how I price a house going into a listing. So here's a current listing we have on the market right here in Reno Valley in this brand new community. This was built in 2019. So currently right now there's 5 houses on the market in this area. So if we look at the price point breakdown of these 5 houses, the bottom price is $495, the top price is $535. Here's the breakdown of why I listed this house at $500,000. The biggest thing, the reason I pulled at $500,000 is, reason number 1 is that if anyone's looking in this neighborhood, I want them to come look at our house. If I was at like $550 or $545, if I was the highest house in the market, I'm gonna lose out on buyers that are going to other houses in this market. So if there's any house in this community you wanna look at, you're definitely gonna come see ours because ours is the 2nd lowest house in the market. Reason number 1. Reason number 2 is I wanna get a lot of showings. I know in this market, in almost any market, buyers are the ones that drive up the price. A saying I always say is sellers decide if a house sells, buyers decide what the house sells for. So if we get a lot of showings, then that will drive up the competition to drive up price, and that is what has helped so much in this market is the buyers are determining the price. Number 3 is that buyers search in 25 increments. When you are looking on Zillow or you have your alerts on the MLS or whatever, you have it at 25 increments. So if I go at 510 or 515, then I'm not getting those buyers looking at 500. And it goes back to reason number 2. I wanna get a lot of showings. I wanna get as many buyers to see this property as possible and go look at it. So I know if I list right at 500,000, I'm gonna get people that their top is 500. I'm gonna get people that their top at 525. I'm gonna get their top at 550. All those people are gonna come down to this house. It is very lucky that this is the house, in my opinion, the nicest house in the community. So that definitely helps me. Obviously the product of the home definitely helps, but listing at 500,000 pulled us from all the buyers into this house. We had tons of showings. We had 42 showings in 3 days. And then the last reason is I only need 1 offer. You know, too many sellers go, but I want this price. You know, my clients, I know what number my sellers want to sell this house. Like I said, sellers decide if a house sells, the buyer decides what it sells for. So you get the highest price a buyer will pay for, and then your sellers decide if they want to sell at that price. So I know what the number my sellers want, and I know this is the best plan to get that number. So in 3 days, we've had 42 showings, 15 offers. These houses right here have been on the market 3 days, 6 days, 48 days, and 9 days. So all these houses are below what our house is priced at, but we're gonna sell, I don't wanna say it yet because counter offers are still out right now, but we will sell for the highest price in that neighborhood. So we have all these showings on our houses, even though we're the cheapest house in the neighborhood. That's gonna drive up the price. That's the plan on why I did it at 500,000. These are the steps I do on every listing I take. Remember, it's not where you start, it's where you finish. And so just because your seller wants a certain price doesn't mean you always list at that price. As an agent, our job is to get as many eyes on that property as possible, and that is the best chance to get our seller top dollar for the property. Hopefully this video helps. If you have any questions, please send me a message, please share, and thank you for everyone who watches my stuff. Until next time, peace.